Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and...
Oh, shooting chance!
Espinosa. Javi Lopez. Espinosa tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Darder. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the flank. And here's Kajeri. It's on a play. And a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Espinosa. Javi Lopez. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Has a goal! And he's there to hoof it away.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's had a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And Messi! And yes, it's there! Bayern Munich are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
And here's Dembele. Caught offside that time. Now surely, he's gone for it, and he's done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
James Rodriguez. Messi. And the first half is done. Bayern Munich come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Bayern Munich head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Griezmann goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Darder. That's a good ball to find him. Could be tries a shot! Back of the net! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rafael Varane. And it's Dembele. Espinosa. And here's Dembele. Griezmann. He's left his man. Shoots! Really well taken goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Time for a change in personnel. So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Hit long and direct. They've managed to get it away. Dembele. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
James Rodriguez is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Espinosa. Oh, good interception. And here's Griezmann. A real chance to break. Banega. And here's Messi. Gets the better of his man. Messi! The whistle is gone and it is all over. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determined... Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've got to pick James Rodriguez. They're a good left feet, and then there's the one the Colombian's lucky to have. He's in the elite lefties club, which unfortunately I never got near, but he can pick passes most of his peers can't even see.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Albiol switches it towards the other side. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. James Rodriguez.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Going for goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Bayern Munich break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Messi. Messi. And here's Griezmann. And he's cut it out. Beautifully done. Messi goes massive leap! James Rodriguez! It's anyone's ball. And here's Griezmann. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Bayern Munich having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Albiol tries to switch the play. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And here's Griezmann. Dembele. He's gone for it! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Bayern Munich take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And here's Griezmann. And it's Griezmann! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Bayern Munich have scored 2 quick goals here. Alcácer! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
James Rodriguez. They get a throw in. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Albiol plays it over to the other flank. Funes Mori. Iborra with the crossfield ball. And here's Bacca. Look, he's had a shot! Sticks it away! What about that, Jim Beglin?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Villarreal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And it's Griezmann. Cazorla. There will be 4 extra minutes. Alberto Moreno. Out of play for a throw. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's that. Bayern Munich, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?